What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I did want to go over this real quick here. There was actually another small clip of the new chase squad coming into Motorfest. Now this was shown on Tuesday, but I was like, you know what, let me actually talk about this a bit because it looks pretty interesting. Now it is going to be a fairly short video, being around 38 seconds. I will actually show it in the background so you guys can check it out. But he's basically going over the new playlist and how it actually works and what you might expect from it. Now you will probably notice that there is going to be the main actual like chase type of missions in it, where they're going to be the races. You shut the racer down and then boom, the said mission is completed. There's also going to be another game mode to where you actually have to like knock down certain things. It kind of reminds me of the Hoonigan update, to where you actually like have to hit the right things, drift around, like get combos, get a certain amount of score, then you do end up completing it. The other event I did see in this clip though is going to be the navigation type, to where it's pretty much going to be like a glorified, I guess you could say, time trial type of thing, but you actually follow the photos and get to the end of the event. They're probably going to be fairly straightforward. But towards the end of the video, though, it is of course going to have the next part of it, to where you actually beat the entire playlist, which is probably going to be maybe 8 to 10 events or something like that, of like the main navigation ones, the like weird scoring ones, and of course the regular chase squad type of missions. After that, you're then going to unlock the challenges, of course. Then you're also going to unlock, this is actually fairly similar to the other playlist coming out in December, to where you actually have to go and hunt down these said racers. For this though, you are going to have to use a chase vehicle, at least what I think you would have to use for them. I was seeing a lot of people asking questions on this, like can I actually use the other cars I got from the crew 2 that look like police cars? To be honest, guys, I'm going to have to say probably not. The reason why is, well, we are looking at this as like the new Chase Squad update, so they're probably going to want to promote like this entire update because apparently it is paid, at least for the playlist. I have heard that. Let me know in the comments below. We all do know the actual car pass and all that is paid. I don't know what the price is. I saw someone say $10, 20, 30, probably going to be around in that entire ballpark somewhere. But they actually want to promote these cars, so you have to run them in the missions. Now, I would probably say like the first time you do the playlist that yes, it will supply the vehicles, and then afterwards, if you actually want to go after the racers, you probably have to use a chase car. And what I was thinking about with this though is I feel like being able to use the old Enforcer units from the Crew 2 would have actually been pretty dope. But then again, I do feel like they're probably going to try to promote like the Year 2 pass and stuff like that, so you're most likely going to have to use the chase vehicles in it. Now, from the website, this was obviously going to be posted a bit ago, but there's also going to be the open world chases, as I did mention before, and this was shown in the video just a bit. It is going to have the challenge on the side of the screen of the car you have to find. Where it's going to be, you take them down, then that's going to basically be it. Very similar to the other playlist coming out in December, which I do like having something like this. I actually feel like it's going to make driving around, going after different missions, especially down to the fact that they should actually be replayable in a fact, which I think if you actually take down all the racers in the open world, wouldn't it actually make sense that you could use any vehicle of your choice as long as it's a police car type of thing the next time you actually do it, similar to a playlist? Like you all do know how you do a playlist the first time you have to use the cars they give you. Why not make the actual open world thing the exact same thing? Once you actually beat it the first time in the said vehicle, why can't you use something else to do it again? I feel like that would be a fun thing, especially for like a replayability standpoint. I feel like it would actually work, bro. And you know what? Because we're on this topic right now, speaking of the entire new Chase Squad thing that's coming out, what do you guys actually think about it? Are you excited for it? Do you think it's a good game mode to add into Motorfest? Like, is it going to be fun or replayable that you feel like players are really going to enjoy it? I feel like the playlist itself will probably be fun the first time you actually go through the events. But again, is it actually going to give you a reason to go back into those set events? I would say for me, the funnest part is probably going to be the rival board in the new Made in Japan playlist. And then, of course, going down and hunting down the other racers and stuff like that in the newest Chase Squad playlist itself. I feel like that would be the funnest part. The events themselves, like, yeah, they're probably going to be fun. You do them and boom, everybody is probably going to be focused on hunting down the racers and then, of course, doing the rival board afterwards. Do let me know what you guys think about the Chase Squad in the comments below. What do you think about them actually adding like a police type of update into the game? Do you actually think it will be fun? Will it be a great thing to add into Motorfest? And I feel like one way they probably could have done this, now I do know guys this is not going to happen, but hey, one can dream, right? I mean, here at Blocked Insight we actually like to talk about insane things that could be added. Why not actually make it a thing? For this though, imagine having a Cops vs Racers PvP mode again. I know there might actually be restrictions on why this isn't a thing. Maybe certain manufacturers don't want this actually being a thing, I don't know. But to be honest though, having like an actual game mode, let's say the Chase Squad thing, you have to hunt down a racer. What if you had an entire game mode like that that was similar to Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, or like the newest one that was added into Unbound, which was technically a thing to Hot Pursuit? Imagine having a game mode like that in PvP, bro. That would be so fun. Like 4 or 5 racers, maybe 6 racers versus 6 cops. Man, like I feel like a lot of players would love it. And the funniest part about that to me is I feel like it would easily be the most popular game mode in Motorfest without a doubt. Everybody would have a blast in that, guys. Like imagine what you could actually do in those lobbies. Invite some friends over and stuff like that and actually jump in there and go against each other. Who knows how they could actually set it up, but I feel like having that in Motorfest would be pretty dang dope. They are going to have the foundation for the Chase Squad thing in the game now from the actual playlist, but then again, I do wonder if there's going to be reasons why they might not do it. Again, let me know your thoughts on the entire Chase Squad thing in the comments below. Are you guys excited for it? Are you actually not? Do you feel like it's not going to be the funnest thing they could have added? And would you rather see other things being added, like an entire thing of PvP stuff, or maybe like an entire Chase Squad PvP game mode? I feel like would have been pretty dang dope.